Let's get into this big news, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Twitter thread from Barry Weiss. The Twitter Files Part 2, Twitter's secret blacklists. I will not waste your time. Dr. Jay Bhattacharya was arguing that COVID lockdowns would harm children. He was placed on a trends blacklist and also has this flag, recent abuse strike, whatever that means. Then we have Dan Bongino, who was search blacklisted. And he also had something called a notification spike. I don't know what that means. You can see he had no strikes, but they put him on a blacklist. That look, and it says multiple accounts, Twitter Blue verified, not safe for work view. I wonder what SPMA means. Charlie Kirk, do not amplify, recent abuse strike and notification spike. Multiple accounts, not safe for work view. Interesting. What does that mean, multiple accounts? Are they accusing these individuals of personally operating multiple accounts?
Sounds like it, but I think that that's a bannable offense.
Right.
Or maybe it's because he's got Turning Point USA is his organization. Right. So he's in charge of several different accounts.
Twitter denied that they shadow banned people. They said that they didn't do it, and they certainly didn't do it on ideology. But then the funny thing is, you get this story. First, from the Daily Dot, Twitter insists it's not shadow banning conservatives. And then I think, is this one weird here? Twitter appears to have fixed shadow ban of prominent Republicans like RNC chair and Trump Jr. spokesman. So that was July 25th, 2018. And then this story, this was July 27th, 2018, saying they're not doing it. They're not doing it. It was updated in May 2021. I wonder why. So this is, we all knew. But once again, Twitter Files are delivering hard proof. Conservatives are being banned, shadow banned, manipulated, de-amplified, de-boosted, whatever. And the story is currently developing. Barry Weiss says, this is funny. They said they don't shadow ban everybody. They do visibility filtering. They call it VF, refers to the ability to limit the scope of a particular tweet's or individual's discoverability to block select users' posts from ever appearing on the trending page and from inclusion in hashtag searches, all without people knowing. Now I have to wonder, they did this to Dan Bongino. He uses Twitter as a business, for his business. Is this a breach of contract? If I enter into a contract with you and you secretly apply restrictions against me, are they breaching their contract? Or is the argument going to be, no, the terms of service say that we can do all of these things to you?
I'm not familiar with the terms enough. I would imagine, because it's a free to use service, that you really don't have any recourse to sue them if they're screwing with you. But I don't know. I don't know what the promise was.
Check this out. This is where it starts getting crazy. Quote, we control visibility quite a bit and we control the amplification of your content quite a bit. And normal people do not know how much we do. One Twitter engineer told us, 2 additional employees confirmed. The group that decided whether to limit the reach of certain users was the Strategic Response Team, Global Escalation Team, or SRT GET. It often handled the 200 cases per day. But there existed a level beyond official ticketing, beyond the rank and file moderators, following the company's policy on paper. That is the Site Integrity Policy Escalation Support, known as SIPPES. The secret group included head of legal policy and trust, Vijay Agade, the global head of trust and safety, Yoel Roth, subsequent CEOs Jack Dorsey and Parag Agrawal, and others. It's where the biggest, most politically sensitive decisions got made. Think high follower count controversial. Another Twitter employee told us. For these, there would be no ticket or anything. Take a look at this. Libs of TikTok. It says, do not take action on user without consulting the SIPPES. Really, really interesting stuff. They mentioned that Rychik had been suspended several times. You can see Libs of TikTok has a recent abuse strike, notification spike, and is trend blacklisted. 2 strikes, high profile, it says, multiple accounts not safe for work view. So, how much of this is just kind of like, yeah, okay, we know.
But having the receipts here, I think, is absolutely important. I think there's going to be bigger implications here because it wasn't just these few accounts that we mentioned here. Barry Weiss in the thread number 12 specifically documents and says how there was 20 cases a day of individuals being individually targeted and attacked, as Twitter was going on and publicly saying that we were absolutely not shadow banning. The corporate media was regurgitating their talking points. You could see, I just retweeted the official Twitter account from 2018. They said, quote, "People are asking us if we shadow ban. We don't. Read more to get all the facts." They're not facts here. Again, this is an official Twitter account tweeting this a couple years ago, gaslighting people, lying to people as they were manipulating our social discourse. And we know that when they do this, they could decide and determine not only the outcome of elections, but have huge major effects on society with the power to essentially control people's minds.